It's 1775. The tension in the colonies isn't just political, it's personal. The war for independence has moved from theory to reality. Redcoats are entrenched in Boston. Militias are organizing throughout New England. Towns are nervous. Families are divided. And somewhere, in nearly every village and crossroads, someone opens a door to a tavern. Inside, the room is warm, smoky, and alive. Tankards clink, voices rise and fall. A fresh copy of the Boston Gazette is passed from table to table. News from the front, rumors from the south. Talk of Congress, talk of war. It may look like just another evening in a colonial pub, but this is no ordinary public house. This is a war room. And more often than not, it's being run by a woman. In 1775, taverns are the heart of public life. There are no coffee shops, no televisions, no internet. The tavern is where ideas are traded, loyalties are tested, and strategies are quietly born. And while we often imagine men debating politics over pints, we forget the women behind the counter, keeping the ledgers, serving the meals, and knowing more about the town's secrets than anyone else. Women like Anne Story. Anne was a widow living in the Vermont frontier. Her husband had been killed by a falling tree, and instead of retreating, Anne stayed put, raising her 5 children in a log cabin near Otter Creek. When the Revolution broke out, she became known as a Patriot sympathizer, and she kept her door open to soldiers, scouts, and spies. She offered food, shelter, and safe passage. Her home wasn't marked on any map as a command center, but it might as well have been. And Anne wasn't alone. Across the colonies, women managed taverns and inns as their husband joined militias or died before the war began. In places like Albany, Baltimore, and rural Massachusetts, these women handled the books, negotiated with merchants, and hosted the very meetings that shaped revolutionary thought. Taverns were where committees of correspondence met in secret, where Sons of Liberty debated tactics, where travelers shared word of British troop movements, and where patriots decided who they could trust. These women became accidental intelligence officers. They heard every whisper, watched every handshake. They kept their eyes open and their mouths shut until the right moment. And in wartime, that kind of power could change everything. Some served soldiers who couldn't pay, letting debts slide in the name of liberty. Others funneled supplies, bread, candles, homemade bullets to nearby regiments. And more than a few women risked everything by hosting well-known rebels, while British officers unknowingly dined in the same room. These weren't women seeking glory. They were women keeping the wheels of community and resistance moving. And it wasn't easy. Running a tavern meant handling rowdy customers, enforcing curfews, and navigating neighbors who might turn loyalist overnight. It meant cooking for dozens, maintaining stables, and sometimes hiding fugitives in the root cellar. Yet they did it. The tavern became a symbol of something larger. A place where everyday people, led by everyday women, could shape the course of the revolution one conversation at a time.